Hi friends and fellow earth angels, it's Gladys and welcome back to my weekly reading, and this spread will cover January 20th to the 26th. We are also experiencing a full moon today as well as the eclipse energy, so things are feeling really intensified right now. So gentleness has been a word that I've been nestling into. Self-love and self-care is crucial right now. I pulled out my Moonology cards to get some insight into this full moon that we're on. I also have today the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So the full moon is an energy of releasing and clearing. So I pulled the lesson cards to just get some insight onto what we're supposed to be learning in this energy. I also have Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray to get some divine guidance. My favorite cards right now, Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue. And then, things have been a little intense, or heavy or not so heavy, and just being in a state of surrendering to what is. I have Magical Unicorns. So let's begin. Let's start with the moon cards. I decided to wait to shuffle them. I like to, sometimes they just fly out, and sometimes I think the experience of watching me pick the cards or even me picking the cards is powerful. So let me open space for us, and I want to invite in all your guardian angels and guides, the archangels, the ascended masters, God, source, creator, any beings of light who'd like to assist with this guidance. And I'm going to ask that the messages that come through today be for our best and highest good and the best and highest good of all concerned. Okay, so let's tap into moon energy. All right, beautiful moon. What message would you like us to receive? Okay, so I'll put this over here. You're very close to achieving your goal. The gibbous moon, awesome, powerful. So now is not the time to give up. Even though you may feel like it, even though you may feel so far from where you're supposed to be, the message is you're so very close to achieving your goal. So if things are coming up for you right now, if worries or fears, or you've been feeling extra anxious, trying and doing to make things happen, I feel like the energy of the full moon is teaching us to be open to releasing whatever is. I myself have been practicing being in the surrender space, the surrender to what is. Energetically, I feel like sometimes we can feel we're in like fighter mode, or we've got to make things happen. And for the last week or so, I've been embracing what surrender means. Now, that does not mean give up. For me, it means it's surrendering to the will of what is. And then in that place of surrender, I'm open to receive invitations, receive guidance, receive support, receive answers, whatever that is. And I feel like the moon energy is telling you that you're in this final purge and you're very close to achieving your goal. Yes. Okay, so with regards to goal, let me pull the Soul Journey lesson cards. Okay, so I'm going to ask, what guidance do we need? Maybe it's something we need to release, or maybe it's something we need to know, or okay, so what lesson are we learning right now? I guess that's the easy question. Like, what lessons are we learning right now as we come upon this eclipse full moon energy? Wow. Wow. There's a few of them. So let's see. So we have health, we have fear, and then one flew. I wish you could see this. The card that flew literally under the table is the abundance. So maybe you're being challenged in health. Maybe you're fearful to take the leap of faith connected to abundance. Okay, so let me just move these off a little bit and create some more space. So with regards to achieving our goal, so the health card says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Oh, yes. So body care, self-care, nurturing right now will help you get closer. And then we have, as I take a deep breath, fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So when we do that, fears naturally come up. What if I'm doing the wrong thing? I'm not really sure. I'm waiting. I'm fearful. What if? So I feel like this full moon energy, and maybe this week, that stuff will come up. But ultimately, I feel like the end result, as you work on this clearing and sit and nurture and love yourself, know that you're close to your goal. And the pathway is not fear, but to live in the energy of love, whatever that is. And really that energy comes into like surrendering and allowing and receiving. And then I feel like the ultimate result is abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I feel like these are messages saying that the universe is supporting us. You are very close to achieving your goal. So honor your body right now. Don't succumb to fear. Adopt that energy of love, and you are on the pathway to abundance. Oh, yummy. That feels great. Okay, so let's get some divine guidance. Let's get some messages from the angels. All right, angels, what message do you have for us this week? What message? Whoop, there we go. Live your joy. Yes. Oh man, let me put these cards down. Look how beautiful and happy she is. This, I feel like, is showing you you're on your way to achieving your goal, and this is the energy. Live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. It is really hard to get to this space when you're it's really hard to get to this space, in this space, when you're here and you're neglecting and ignoring your body. So remember that energy is asking you to receive love, receive abundance, which brings that ultimate joy. What it is that you're hoping and dreaming and desiring for is coming. There had to be a lot of like purging and releasing, a lot of sorting, a lot of getting used to this new energy of 2019. I mean, it's only been a couple weeks, friends, and I just feel like the universe is saying this is what they want for you. Do you see her heart? Her heart is wide open. Her arms are open, stretched out to receive. And of course, we have moon energy. See it? Of course. And butterflies are transformation. So it's like we've been let out of the chrysalis, and we've been adjusting our wings, and we're getting used to this new energy. And one of the message again is to live your joy. Thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. I've been asking the universe to send me in experiences that bring me joy. Help me see the joy around me, even in my cocoon space that I've been in and experiencing lately. So crystal angels, all right, earth, crystal energy, what message do you have for us? here. Amethyst, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. Wow. So amethyst is a very cleansing stone. It's a protective stone. And it's talking about revealing your true self. As you dig deep, as you embark on this journey of your heart song into the space of abundance and joy, you light up. So I've been feeling like a lot of us, caregivers, healers, earth angels, light workers, we've been in this space of hiding our true identity, morphing into like the mainstream world. And now more than ever, I feel like we're being called to shine our light, no matter how challenging it can be. Kindness and warmth and love can sometimes be confused for weakness. And I feel like this card is showing us that it's time to shine our light, to stand in our power and unapologetically be who you truly are. I know caregivers and earth angels and healers, sometimes it's like we can morph into and be what others want us to be, and we fall into that energy of fixing and saving and changing and making better. And I feel like the universe is saying, in this moment, it's our time. In this moment, it is our time to work with the energy of the divine, the higher power, and start showing the planet the power of God and the power of the divine, the power of the universe. And the only way we can access that is by allowing and receiving the divine guidance in the messages, and then trusting as we take action. There is a leap of faith energy that's coming, and that too is part of the process. So I feel like in this full moon energy, we're working on clearing out the fears. We really got to honor our body and our health in this sacred space. And I feel like God is saying, as you reveal your true self, abundance and living in your joy is there for you. And I say that it's already there for you. It's not like you have to do more, say more, be more. I feel like the universe is saying it's already there for you. And let us reveal the energy. Let us uncover it as the moon energy clears, the eclipse energy clears. I feel like we're going to step into this space. You're very close to achieving your goal. So now with the Chinese New Year, and forgive me, I'm not sure what the date is. I can look it up and put it in the description below. January for me is like a recovery month. I get an idea of like the word that I want to embody for the next, year, 2019. I get a feel for the energy of the space of 2019 or the new year, but I really feel like I settle into the new year once the Chinese New Year comes in. I believe it's the end of January and maybe the beginning of February. Forgive me for not knowing the exact date. I didn't realize this would come up, of course. But I believe it's going to be the year of the pig. And the pig is like, it's just happy rolling around in the mud. The pig is like joyful. One of my favorite things to do is to go on YouTube when I'm feeling despondent or I'm feeling stuck or sad or whatever. I like to go on YouTube and look up baby goat and baby pig videos. They are so joyful. And it really does remind me of like the joy in the small things. And so I feel like, we're in that stretch of, I know I feel like I keep saying that, but we're in that stretch of reintegrating into this new energy where we're in a period of stretching our wings, getting a feel for the new energy that we're in. There's still a little bit of fear there, but it's working on clearing out, because what you're going to realize is that you're going to be able to fly, and maybe you don't know it yet, and maybe these messages today are saying God is telling you that you're very close to achieving your goal, whatever that is. It could just be a happiness, it just could be peace, it could be joy, abundance, whatever that is. And I feel like the energy of living in your joy as you reveal your true self, is uncovering that essence. So let's pull a unicorn card. All right, unicorns, let's tap into the enchanting energy. What message do you have for us this week as we're transforming, stepping into our true light, our true self? What message do you have for us? Whoa. Okay. Try something new. Look at the unicorn playing with the whale. So it says, you'll only know that you can do something if you try. Wow. So with this energy comes, do I want that there? I guess I want that there. With that energy of revealing your true self, that means you will have to step out of your comfort zone. And it may bring up fears. And you will have to go into your body and into your intuition and check in. But you can do it by accessing joy, which will create the abundance in trying something new. So maybe this is a message that the old ways of doing things aren't necessarily working anymore. Now, some of you may be thinking, but what do I do, Gladys? What do I do, angels? Try something new. What do I try? And my answer is nothing. Be open to receiving guidance. I think I've told this story before, but my idea to do these cards, I was in this, what do I do to expand my reach? How do I reach more people? What do I do? What action can I take? And I was so frustrated. And I remember just going and laying down and just taking a few deep breaths and going within, just following my breath, that pathway of clearing through the fears. And I'm laying there and an image of the cards pop up. And I'm like, the cards? Really? And I think I was just, I don't know. So I went online and I started looking at YouTube card videos. And I was like, oh my God, there are people doing this. And there are people out there putting messages to help people. So the idea to do this was my try something new. And it came from being in meditation and asking God and asking my soul and my guidance what the next step was. So it wasn't me being in my head trying to problem solve and figure out. It was me going into my heart and saying, okay, what would be best for me? And I'll tell you, I forgot how much I love the cards. I forgot how powerful they are. You know, the work that I do is is a career intuitive, meaning, for my job, I sit down and I work with people's energy and I access that higher power regularly without the use of cards, with really just kind of sitting in space with somebody. And I just forgot how fun and validating the cards are. And so it was something that I had forgotten about. A long time ago when I was looking for a place to live, it was interesting. I was looking in all these places that were familiar to me and where I thought I wanted to be. And I was in this place of, I'm never going to find something and nothing is working and nothing feels right. So I remember surrendering to what is. I remember looking at my dog and saying, you have to be part of this too. You need to find a place that works for you too. Come on, buddy, kick in your energy and manifesting energy. And I remember just kind of walking away from it and going within. I can tell you, the next time I went online, I found a place and it was in a totally different location than I did. It was in a totally different location than I expected. It wasn't somewhere where I was even focusing my energy, but now being there for a couple years, I'm like, this is so perfect. And it goes along with knowing that the universe is working for you and not against you. When you know that the universe is working for you, everything changes. And I see now how, being where I am now is become so much easier. And I never would have known it because in my head, it felt like it was hard. The location would be hard. It would be difficult. It wouldn't be easy access. And I'll tell you, friends, I barely leave my bubble now. So, if you're in that space of what do I do right now, I am saying do nothing. Go within your heart and your body, sit down in meditation. Yes, your mind will race. Yes, you'll be in your head. But if you can take a few deep breaths and go into your heart and into your body, that's where the answers are. I think sometimes, a lot of times, people come to like readers for answers. And it really is just... It really should be about getting support and validation that you're on the right track. I hope these messages are showing you that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing by being and experiencing and enjoying and being present and learning how to access your intuition. I had this thought of doing an intuition training. I've had trainings in the past where I would teach people how to connect with the angels and connect with the divine and mediumship. And I haven't really been guided to teach that, but I think it's shifting into teaching people about intuition and how to access their own inner guidance. And this doesn't mean being an intuitive for others. I think I'm going to develop a program where we're accessing the answers within for healing. So let me know in the comments below if that's something that you'd be interested in, or you can send me an email if you want to keep it private. And let me know if it's something that you'd like to be a webinar where you're home and you can access it and we gather together, or if it's something that you would like to come together and experience in a group. Let me know, because this all comes from accessing intuition. Now, the gift that I do have this uncanny ability to be able to tap into and read people for guidance and support and access into your soul wisdom, but it really is to empower you. And each session really teaches you how to access that yourself. So I believe that my gift of intuition is just that. It's a gift, but I believe it's a gift that we all have access to. And you're tapping into the energy of what feels right and what doesn't feel right. You're tapping into the energy of surrendering from doing and taking action and being. I know it sounds counterintuitive, and I know there's so many motivational coaches out there that are like, do, but there's also this piece of being and going within and creating harmony in your body, in your health, creating harmony with the food that you eat, the sleep that you're getting, the people that you're surrounded yourself with, and how you're nurturing and taking care of yourself. And as you do that, you're clearing through this fear vibration, accessing abundance through joy by trying something new. And as you do, you're revealing your true self. And in essence, we go back to what the moon is teaching us. You are very close to achieving your goal. So stay positive, friends. Did I pull them all? I did. Wow, that feels really good. So I'm going to conclude this reading and close space by thanking all your guardian angels and guides, the archangels, ascended masters, God, source, creator. And I'm going to ask that any healing that was started from receiving these messages, I'm going to ask that it continues for as long as it needs to be done. If you know somebody who can benefit from this channel or these readings, please share. If you're new to the channel, please click that subscribe and that notification. You will get you'll get a notification when I post the reading. I don't always get to the social media part, putting it on Facebook and Instagram until later. But I try to post the reading early on Sunday on YouTube, so you'll get that notification. What else? Mel Robbins, she gets into the energy of telling her fans that she loves them, and I think that's so beautiful. And I'm going to spread that, and I'm going to extend that love. So if nobody has told you today, I love you. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Trust in the divine. And I send you love with heavenly hugs. Bye for now.